Lowrider cars and lowrider culture is about pride, family, and community. The culture that I identify most with at this point in my life is the lowrider culture. The reason why I identify the most with that is because my boyfriend of 5 years has a lowrider bomb. It is a 1936 Chevy Master Deluxe, and it is very, very beautiful, and he takes a lot of pride and puts a lot of time into it. So the culture is going to car shows, going cruising, and it's just a great culture. Everybody is the best. So some of the norms of this culture is that there are a lot of rules and expectations that guide your behavior. Meaning, we go to these car shows and there's hundreds of cars, which means there's hundreds of owners, plus the families or friends that also go to the car shows to sit and hang out with you. What we do is we pop a tent up, and we sit, we have our ice chest, snacks, and we just hang out there all day long. At the end of the day, there usually is trophies given out or prizes of some sort to winners of different categories in these car shows. A lot of people belong to car clubs. My boyfriend does not. He says that he doesn't like people to tell him when he can drive his car and when he can't. We really don't take the car out that often, but when we do, we go to car shows or cruising on Whittier Boulevard. So things that are unacceptable in the norms is that people can't act out. People sometimes get drunk and act stupid, but at these car shows, everybody is very, very respectful to each other, and no one usually gets out of hand at these type of things. It is just a unstated rule that you have respect for everybody when you go and when you're looking at these cars. The values, I would say, are same thing. They really have value in their car, and people know rules like don't touch certain things, or don't get too close. You're not allowed to like open the doors on your own. You can look but don't touch, pretty much is how it works. So people know that it would be unacceptable if you just went up to someone's car, opened the door, and sat in it. So people value these cars just as much as the owners. These cars are ridiculous amounts of money, and how much money they put into them, again, is just crazy. Some parts like flashlights that attach, and little fans that go inside, because back then they didn't have air conditioning. 1936 had to have been hot also. So even the seat covers in my boyfriend's car, all of the inside interior is original, and it is very itchy because I believe it's called mohair, and that's just how people were back then. So the values are, and the standards are, that you be respectful and you don't touch or get too close to the cars. You could take pictures of it, you could take pictures by it, but don't touch. Some of the symbols for lowrider cars, I would say, are a lot of the gadgets that come with them. People add things such as horns, different type of whistles. There's this one called the wolf whistle, and my boyfriend has it, and when you pull a little string, it whistles like, if I knew how to whistle, I'd show you, but I don't. So it whistles a certain whistle. My boyfriend's car also has a horn, a siren horn from a 1940s or 50s fire truck. So that loud siren that you hear when a fire truck passes by, he can do that in his car. Press it and it makes a really loud sound. When I first met him, I thought that was very strange. But when you go to these car shows, so many people have these sirens, and they kind of have like siren battles. Again, it's a thing for everybody to show off to each other, I guess. The reason why I say that the lowrider community involves family and respect and pride is because at these type of lowrider shows, there's always children running around, looking at the cars, taking pictures. It's just an awesome environment. Everybody respects each other. Everybody gets along, and it's like one huge family. Seeing all the pride that takes place in these men or women that own the vehicles, and it's their own little life and culture. So I am very happy to be part of it. The symbol that I'm going to show you today is just a picture that I have of me and my boyfriend by his car. We were going to a Zoot Suit concert this day. So, of course, that's me and that's him. We dressed up like in the Zoot Suit days. He even has a little fake Tommy gun with him. And sometimes I dress up like this for car shows. Sometimes he gets dressed up. Sometimes we don't. But it is part of the culture also, like rockabilly style, where the girls get all cute with pencil skirts. And I don't have enough clothes to do that, but I totally would if I can afford this style. Anyway, that is my conclusion, and I hope you enjoyed the story of lowrider culture.